Hi everybody, I'm Mike, and this is Prison Architect Alpha 29. So, we just made our common room. I decided against going the soft route, and decided to stay true to form, and keep this a gulag, to a certain extent anyway. And the common room is going to be pretty bleak. What do we have going up here? Yeah, you should still be able to power that. There will be CCTVs in here. One here, one here, one here, and one here. I would also like 2 of these. And an electrical cable that goes like that, and one that goes like that, and then maybe something that goes across like that. We'll see how that goes. Oh, good stretch. I'm actually recording on a Friday night, which is not that common for me. Figured since the roommates are out of the house and they won't be out of the house on my regular recording day, I might as well go and do some recording. Oh, there we go. And yeah, it seems to have powered everything in here, so let's go have a look. Yep, that's nice and lit up. Alright. Rooms. What other rooms do we have? Cells? Cells and the yard. So I guess we'll start putting cells up here. Let's start planning. So, 1, 2. 2, 3. Okay. So I would like to go and make a cell kind of different like I did last time. So I'd like to put a bed here. I don't know, maybe a bookshelf there. What else do I want to put in there? Maybe. Actually, wait. So, the way that it usually is this, right? And yeah, maybe we do have it like that. But what we have is... two... Every group of 4, we have an extra shower room? It's a little bigger? One, two, three, 4. Yeah, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then we have like little blocks of... I'm just trying to make things different, you know? Just make it the same cell block all the time is... I mean, if it works, sure, that's great. But it can be really boring. Boring to look at, boring to make, and, you know, boring for me and boring for you guys. So, if we make... like, these 4 guys can use the showers here. And these, you know... I know that's not the way that it's ultimately going to work. But... Oops. That's the way that you're aiming for, right? I mean, inmates will come from wherever to actually have their shower. Because having their showers in their rooms is okay. There's a lot of extra... you know, a lot of extra work for nothing. I would like to also make like an extra spot where this is just for utilities. So you can put like a big pipe back here. Yeah, that's the thing I'm gonna do. Is it unnecessary? Yeah, probably. Again, I'm, you know, trying to shake things up. There we go. There we go. Go like that. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this should have been. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it ends up that they 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 guys end up having their own shower. You know what? That'll work too. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Yeah, I mean, I realize that I am actually making my prisons less efficient than I used to. Simply because it's, I don't know, a change of pace, and I'm perfectly okay with that. You've seen me make them more efficiently dozens of times. If you are making your prisons and you prefer to make them like that, great. More power to you. But I'm all for exploring different avenues of design and you know, testing things out. And I mean, maybe by using this variant of a design, we can come up with, I don't know, something new and exciting and fun as a derivative of this. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll turn into nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 32. Alright. So I gotta make this, and pop that in there, and then essentially I make the same thing twice, and it'll be 64. I don't think I'm going to have much more than that. And then I'm going to have a big yard, and I'm going to have a forestry area, because I don't think I need that many prisoners. So how big is this? 27. There we go. Okay, this part didn't need to happen. Let's get rid of this part real quick. There we go. And then so I'm thinking that I'll probably end up having a lot of prisoners that will be very, very unhappy. So I'm thinking that this will be a pretty aggressive prison. So I think that there's going to be a lot of management that'll have to be done in terms of keeping things under control. Which I think, unfortunately, is going to mean that there's going to be a lot of violence. But, I mean, that's partially by design, and, you know, due to the nature of what kind of game I'm role-playing, kind of playing. I think that's going to be interesting, kind of starting off in a place where I know from the start that I've kind of got these aggroed prisoners that are like, and not in a way that like, oh yeah, well I'm trying to close down this prison, but conditions are going to be kind of harsh, and it's not going to be something that they're going to necessarily want to be in, and they're not going to... What are you doing? They're not going to be happy about having a crappy common room, or I don't know how well, I mean, I know that the sprites don't show up for the religious stuff. I don't know if there's going to be religious conflict. Like, I don't know if those are things that are implemented or things that are supposed to be working but don't. So, I'm looking forward to all those things. And seeing how we can possibly deal with them. So we are going to go and make this be our cell block. I know for all the rest of the facilities that are built, and everything's really tightly packed in there. But, yeah, it doesn't look like much, but there's going to be like 64 prisoners in there, so... Alright. I'm going to let that get built. I'm also thinking that there's going to be an alternate way of getting in, which will be interesting. And by alternate way of getting in, I mean kind of like the way you have to get in to get into visitation. So I'm going to build that down here. Objects. Let's go with a large jail door, and we're going to put that down here. So, I think I'm going to take something like this. And make it so that if there's ever a riot, getting into and out of here is going to be a bit of a pain. Also, it means that getting into and out of here is going to be a bit of a pain when they're just going in every day. I may decide against that if I see that it's really slowing things down, but I think it'll be good for checking for contraband and stuff like that. I'm going to want to put, like, checkpoints where people have metal detectors to go through, and they have, like, guard dogs to be sniffed by and things like that. So it'll be interesting. Very, very interesting. And then I think what I'll do is let me get another little 6x6 office. And that'll be the guard post. Alright. So let's go and get see, I would put perimeter wall here, but you can't go underneath it, right? With utilities. I'm just gonna put concrete wall. There we go. And you're just going to have to see what I put in here next time. If you like this episode or you just want to support the series, feel free to go ahead and click on that good old like button. If you have any positive or negative feedback, feel free to leave it in the comment section. If you haven't already subscribed and you feel like that's something that you want to do, that button is down there as well. If you have any positive or negative feedback, wait, no, I already did that one. If you want to join me on Twitter, Twitch, or Steam, you can do that by clicking on one of the links in the description. I'll bring you right to where you need to go. But I've been Mike, and you've been you, and this has been Prison Architect Alpha 29. Thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.